it. The orphanage was horrible. We were sent to different rooms. I begged them to at least let us sleep together.
You are most likely going to be adopted by different families.
My heart shattered into 100 pieces. I swore I wouldn't let Victoria get hurt. But then, one ordinary day, when I felt like all was lost, someone came to the orphanage. It was Cara Lawrence herself. At first, I thought I was dreaming. I got your message and I couldn't stay away. And you know what? She took us in. We exited the orphanage and, hardly daring to believe our luck, got into her shiny black car. And then, it was like we were in a movie. No, even better. We were given new clothes. Stylish, cool, the kind we'd only seen bloggers wear. The day after that, Cara brought us to a huge studio where she recorded her songs. We lived in a house, not a trailer, not an orphanage, but a real huge house with a swimming pool. There was so much food in the fridge that for the first time in my life, I wasn't thinking about saving money. We ate ice cream and drank juice that we'd only seen in commercials before. Cara took us to cafes and concerts, and then we were even invited on a talk show.
Cara Lawrence has given a new lease of life to her 2 fans.
Sitting in the studio, I felt like I was in a fairy tale. I thought, this is it. I'm not afraid anymore. But fairy tales tend to end, and ours had a catch. It started out small. Cara was simply talking to us less and less as time went by, except when the cameras were on. Then she'd be like, I love my dear girl so much. We were taught what to say and how to say it. For example, say, when I met Cara, my life changed forever. Cry, but don't overdo it. You still need to look beautiful. As soon as we were done filming, Cara would leave. I'm busy. The housekeeper looked after us instead. She was kind, but she was still a stranger. We could sit on the huge couch and watch TV. Then, Victoria accidentally walked into Cara's study while looking for caramels. Instead, she found papers with numbers, graphs, and tables on them. The videos with the girls get the most views. We should keep showing them while it's working? I looked at Victoria and saw in her eyes that she was feeling betrayed just like me. I no longer saw Cara as our miracle savior. She was just using us to look kind and get views. I wanted to talk to her, but she was always busy. In the morning, she would go out to photo shoots, then she'd be interviewed in the afternoons. At the end of the day, she would film videos again. Each time, Cara would hug us in front of the camera and then disappear. And then, Victoria disappeared. I woke up and her bed was empty. Cara only came home in the evening. I ran up to her. Where's Victoria? I sent her back. Raising 2 kids is too hard. Besides, Victoria kept crying and refused to call me mom. She ruined my videos. I'll adopt you, though. The world blurred before my eyes. What? You can't just... My heart was pounding in my chest like hail on a trailer roof. She got rid of Victoria, just like that, like she was a prop. That was when I realized this wasn't a fairy tale. It was a nightmare wrapped in glamour. I had to find Victoria. I rushed out of the house without taking anything, not even my phone. I just ran. First, I came to the orphanage. I thought my sister had been sent back there. Where is my sister? Is she here?
She is not. How did you get here anyway? Cara has custody of you.
He immediately grabbed his phone.
Hello, Miss Lawrence? Yes, the runaway is here.
I ran out of the orphanage like a bat out of hell. I was scared, but I knew where I could also look for Victoria, in our old trailer. Hiding from a passerby, I made my way between the houses and finally found myself at the familiar dirty rack. Victoria? Total silence. But then I heard voices. They sounded like my neighbors.
Someone broke into that trailer.
Call the police! I jumped out the window. Everything after that was a blur. I ran through the alleys. People were staring at me and some of them filmed me on their phones.
That's her! Cara's adopted daughter!
Another place came to mind. It was my last hope. Victoria might have gone to our dad. We hadn't seen him in a long time, but I still went to his apartment. However, when I rang the doorbell...
What are you doing here?
Victoria, is she here?
No, and don't make a scene, you hear me? I have a new family.
She's missing. Cara kicked her out. I don't know where Victoria is.
That's not my problem. What do you want from me?
He pulled out his phone.
I'm going to call child services. They will take you back. The nerve of you.
I ran away before he could do that. Someone was following me. I could feel their eyes on me. They were always nearby. I hid in the subway. People were walking past me. No one was looking at me. I found a couple of coins in my pocket, but it wasn't enough to buy food. I was exhausted. My head was buzzing. I hugged my knees and sat like that until the world started to blur in front of my eyes. I felt like I was floating away and lost consciousness. It felt like I was dreaming. And then I heard a familiar voice.
Letitia, is that you?
I opened my eyes. Dr. Mateus was leaning over me.
Are you okay?
Victoria, where is she? He picked me up and carried me to his car. We stopped at a cafe and he bought me chicken and rice.
It's okay. You're not alone anymore.
He brought me to the hospital Mom was staying at. I walked down the hallway in a daze. Mateus opened the door to Mom's ward and I saw, Letitia! Why did you leave? I didn't. They just drove me back here. I kept waiting. We sat on the floor by Mom's bed. Dr. Mateus looked at us.
Listen, I do not know what is going to happen next, but you can stay with me until your mother wakes up. I've got space.
Really?
I'll be there for you.
And you know what? He wasn't lying. Dr. Mateus brought us to his house. There was no marble, no gold frames, and no huge pool there. But it was warm, comfortable, and peaceful. He cooked for us, he drove us to school, and every evening we went to the hospital to see our mom. We didn't talk about Kara and even unsubscribed from her. Kara is fake. I don't love her anymore. And then, one evening, I was scrolling through social media on my sister's phone to get my mind off things and saw myself. Some blogger had posted a video of me, a story of true sisterly love. Look at Letitia, she's a real hero. The video showed me running out of the orphanage. They also filmed me near our trailer and then in the subway. So that's why I had been followed. It all looked epic. I couldn't resist reading the comments. She is so strong. I cried the whole video. Look after your sister. Cora Lawrence is a fake. Letitia is real. The video went viral and people started recognizing me on the street. Some of them came up to me and thanked me. I even saw my face in a compilation of inspiring children. And you know what? I didn't care. I wasn't interested in fame. I just wanted a normal family that wouldn't be separated. And for Mom to wake up. But one day, when we were visiting Mom in the hospital, the child services found us again.
Girls, you cannot keep living with a stranger. It's illegal.
We are not leaving. Mom will wake up soon.
You're coming with us. Sorry.
Mom, please wake up. Please wake up. I screamed and kicked, but they still took us away. However, instead of driving us to the orphanage, they brought us back to Kara Lawrence's house. Girls, I've missed you so much. Welcome home. We stood rooted to the spot. Did you bring us back? Of course, you're my family. Everything's going to be fine now. She hugged us and someone immediately started to film us. It started all over again. The photo shoots, the filming, the live broadcasts. Say, it's a second chance, a chance to start over. Are those tears? Great. Keep them in until the camera starts rolling. Things went back to how they used to be, only worse, because now I knew it was just business for Kara. She didn't care about us. She used us for content, a way to make her viewers feel something. One day, I accidentally saw Kara fire her assistant. Get lost. I don't need you anymore. Is that so? That same evening, that girl texted me. Letitia, you need to hear this. She sent me an audio recording. I recognized Kara's voice. If Letitia becomes the face of the brand, we will immediately sign a ton of contracts. We need to sell this second chance. I'll even shed a tear. And then I heard the voice of the show's director.
Let's present this as redemption. A kind star gives the children a chance at life.
It didn't end there. Let's use them both. A live broadcast, a fake speech, a couple of tears, and everyone will be crying their eyes out. I was shaking. Her words made my blood boil. We were being sold again. Can you believe it? But this time, I wasn't going to stay silent. The next day, we were supposed to appear on a live broadcast with Kara. Makeup, lights, a huge studio, megawatt smiles. The camera was on. Hello, my little stars. Today is a special day for us. I've got something important to say. Letitia, Victoria. She paused and turned to us. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm ready to accept you as my daughters forever. I immediately saw hundreds of hearts in the live chat and comments like, oh my god, Kara is so kind. She's the queen of forgiveness. As I looked at her, I wanted to tear her hair out. You know, Kara, you're a great actress, but people deserve to know the truth. I turned on the recording I received the day before. Let's use them both. A live broadcast, a fake speech, a couple of tears, and everyone will be crying their eyes out. The viewers' chat exploded, and the comments instantly turned angry. Kara used them? Fake! Kara is a hypocrite. The arrogant superstar turned pale. You don't understand what you're doing. Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. I looked straight into the camera. Kara didn't save us. She bought us to look kind and get views. After the cameras turned off, she wasn't smiling anymore. Get out, both of you. You're such an idiot. Thanks for the dresses, though. We left and went outside, alone, at night, with no possessions, no phones, no money. It started to snow, and we hid under an awning in an alley. I tried to cover Victoria with some cardboard boxes. She was coughing like crazy. It's okay. Stay strong. We'll figure something out. But to be honest, I had no idea what to do. And then I saw headlights. A car stopped near us. Someone got out of it. They seemed to be shining with warmth.
Letitia? Victoria?
It was Dr. Mateus. He quickly got us into his warm car. We were so